Hi everyone, welcome to Token Topics. XRP and XLM are the topics. The price of these cryptos are ready to explode as more great news develops. The digital euro is becoming a reality with Ripple's technology a key player behind it. Excellent XLM news as BVP prepares for trillions of dollars to migrate to the Stellar network. We will look into that. Also, Space Force calls on the Pentagon to start mining Bitcoin to stop world war, and BRICS nations continue to move forward with their own currency. If you're an XRP fan or XLM fan, you don't want to miss this. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not paid for or sponsored by Stellar or Ripple. Let's dive in. Congratulations to Latore Jean Walter. You just won a free DCENT hardware wallet. 4 out of 5 winners responded. 1 did not. That means that you took their place, but you have 24 hours to reply by email. If you don't, a new winner will be selected. This is from Forbes. A dramatic impact. Pentagon told Bitcoin could prevent war. This is huge for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. I know they're talking about Bitcoin, but Bitcoin affects the whole crypto market. So Bitcoin has become a flashpoint in U.S. politics over the last year, with big-name politicians making Bitcoin central to their campaigns. U.S. President Joe Biden issued a crypto executive order last year, kicking off what some in the Bitcoin and crypto community fear was the beginning of a secret war on the crypto industry. Now, a U.S. Space Force major has called on the Pentagon to mine Bitcoin instead of going to war, arguing competition for Bitcoin dominance in cyberspace will be how future conflicts are settled. Now, everybody knows, unless they're living under a rock or maybe they're just not paying attention or into it, but everybody knows that the U.S. dollar is in bad shape right now. With the way how the world is turning, we have the BRICS nations that are wanting to collaborate to form their own currency. So check this out. Hold on to your wallets. A new world currency could be in the making, courtesy of BRICS nations. Now, going back to the previous article, Space Force, they're right. They're correct in this. Because if the dollar literally collapsed, but we're putting a lot of our resources into the crypto industry, that could retain us as being a superpower. Because if we're just going to be relying on the old paper dollar, it's not going to be good for the United States. States here that the BRICS alliance is exploring the creation of an innovative currency with plans to share proposals on its establishment at the forthcoming summit in South Africa, according to Alexander Babakov, deputy chairman of Russia's parliament, the State Duma. So speaking at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum event in India on Thursday, Babakov said that the plans is to initially transition to using domestic currencies and transitions and then introduce and circulate a digital, right there, digital currency or alternative form of groundbreaking currency. It'd be everybody's going digital, so you know what it's going to be like. So you definitely would need a bridge. One of the main bridges is going to be XRP, the main bridge. So Babakov anticipates that the BRICS Leaders Summit will reveal preparedness to implement this particular initiative with work on the project ongoing, news agency Sputnik reported. This is so bullish right here. BP Ventures, a blockchain consulting and software services firm, have completed development of support for ISO 222 on Stellar blockchain. The move will open possibilities for trillions of dollars worth of financial sector transfer volume to migrate to the Stellar network. This is so bullish. Developed by International Standards Organization, ISO 222 is a global standard for data transfer. Now, there's a lot of people that say, oh, it has nothing to do with crypto. It is an upgrade of a messaging standard. There's many different ISOs, but ISO 222 does, in fact, allow for the integration of digital assets. That's not disputable. The fact that they're allowing for this support for Stellar is very bullish indeed. This is going to open up so much. I've spoken on the dangers of central bank digital currencies in a few videos now. If we go this route, there has to be a bill of civil rights. There has to be. We cannot have the government shutting off your money and tracking every little thing that you do. That is not good. And take it for this man. Renee Gruner, he posted, "Why am I uncomfortable with CBDCs. When I was a kid, the East German communist Stasi GDR intelligence liked to collect any personal data they could get from critics of the system. Everything is exponentially easier with the CBDC. Where did who buy what and when? And if the troublemaker continues to disturb the socialist peace with too much freedom thinking, you can block his bank account at the push of a button.
Developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? That's where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on.
Now, Antonio's Arts Lion, he reposted this, and he states, listen, people, we must stop this. CBDCs can only be acceptable without tracking and programmable trackers and programmable money, and they need to be stored in all central and private wallets with an API, and all wallets must be custodian and insured against hacking and with KYC, AML, AI control. Only the central bank wallet isn't going to work. It will enslave all people instead of giving them global freedom. Wake up everyone, and educate yourself about CBDCs before it's too late. Spread the word. Anthony Cooley from Ripple posts, crypto is approaching a point of inflection, says analyst at Citi, pointing to the rise of tokenization and central bank digital currencies around the world. Citi says that mass adoption of crypto will be driven by CBDCs. Literally, everything will be tokenized in this new digital economy. Now, this is major for a Ripple partner. FinTech News Singapore posts that Tranglo's instant SEPA payout is available 24/7. Tranglo rolls out instant SEPA payout to Europe. Tranglo, a cross-border payments processing hub, has announced the launch of Instant Single Euro Payments Area, or SEPA, payments to Europe, as part of its first large-scale expansion in that region. Supported SEPA payout countries are the United Kingdom, Belgium, Croatia, Finland, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Netherlands, Portugal, Slovakia, Spain, and Sweden, with more to follow. That is awesome. All right, this is posted from a senior advisor at Ripple. The A-Team, Anthony and Anthony, in action last Friday at Digital Euro Conference hosted by Digital Euro Association. Anthony Rouse spoke on a very high-profile panel for CBDC technology, and Anthony shared the latest learnings and themes for 2023 from the Ripple CBDC team. Anthony also posted, it was a pleasure to speak at the Digital Euro Association conference in Frankfurt on Friday after the previous 2 days of the Crypto Asset Conference. It was a great way to end a very busy week. He continues saying, it is clear to me that this space is growing and maturing at speed, and there are many real use cases happening. I'm very positive on the future. That's awesome. And this is posted from the Digital Euro Association. Central banks must have multiple technological options and capabilities available to them to sufficiently respond to ever-changing market environments and citizens' needs. There you can see Anthony Welfare. All right, we know that Ripple's technology is helping to create a digital euro. This is posted by John Ho. The European Banking Federation, or EBF, has published a vision paper on a digital euro ecosystem. The EBF sets forth its perspective on the digital money ecosystem of the future, where retail digital euro, a wholesale CBDC, and bank-issued money tokens could all play a role in enabling innovation, supporting customer needs, and ensuring that Europe stays at the forefront of digital finance and the digital economy. It argues that a retail digital euro could be envisioned in a mix of new tools and solutions to meet evolving payment needs, as long as it adds value to consumers. It appropriately designed in close cooperation with the private sector and mitigates ex ante the accompanying risk. The paper focuses on retail digital euro, given its prominence in the current debate, but also sets out main principles for other elements of the digital money ecosystem. The EBF argues that should the European authorities move forward with the project, it is most appropriate to issue a retail digital euro as raw material, allowing the industry to develop solutions and fully deploy its innovative potential to deliver future-proof and competitive payment solutions to the European market. To make this a reality, retail digital euro should be developed with strong market involvement and full and transparent public-private partnership to ensure that it one, creates value for end customers and the economy for existing, new, innovative use cases. 2, preserves financial stability and bank funding. 3, foresees a robust business model so as to incentivize intermediaries to provide services and innovate based on a digital euro. Continues, balances design choices to safeguard privacy and enabling the fulfillment of compliance requirements like KYC, AML, CFT, and so forth. Leaves ample room for the private sector to add on solutions and services to better serve customers. So this whole creating a digital euro is a big deal, and Ripple's behind it. Now, this paper was published not long ago, just a few days ago. This is from Bitcoinist. Ripple contributes to new digital euro. There's a white paper by the DEA. The Digital Euro Association has published a new white paper to which Ripple Director of CBDC Product Management Anthony Rouse was a contributor. That's the gentleman I just showed you pictured with Anthony. There's Anthony and Anthony. Ripple called attention to the development in a tweet and blog post the other day. The latter explains that with central banks around the world increasingly exploring CBDC, privacy has become an important consideration. And yes, that's just the clip that I showed you not long ago. We need privacy. We cannot have them invading our privacy and shutting down the CBDC at will if you don't make a certain carbon credit. I mean, that's tyranny literally knocking on a doorstep. So there has to be rules. There has to be guidelines. Now, I am for the environment. I'm for helping the environment, but when you start invading an individual's walk, I mean, they can't even finish a day without you knowing what they're eating, all that, that's a little overboard. So it continues here that examines the importance of privacy and how it impacts the successful adoption, use, and implementation of CBDCs to gain user trust and ally fears of government surveillance right there. Alright everybody, that's all I have for the video. I want to say thanks for watching another edition of Token Topics. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, and also comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you.